Hey Pam, how's it going?
All right, hello.
Good evening, everybody.
It is so good to see your faces tonight. Thank you for those who are not frozen. If you are frozen and you have to be frozen, okay. But otherwise, we would love to see your faces because this is just one more opportunity for us to get together face to face in a world right now where that's just not possible unless we do something like this. So welcome everybody. I'm so happy to see you here. Text off to a couple of your sidelines, uplines, downlines, team members so that they can jump on here tonight. I think that we're going to have a really special night tonight on our monthly Sizzle call. So for those who I haven't met yet, my name is Rhonda Hartman. This is my hubby, Ray Hartman, and we're Ambassador Diamonds, probably one of your ambassador uplines in It Works Global. And we're just here in support of all of you. Many, many leaders are a culmination, a part of what we're going to share tonight. And we're just excited that you're here. So, you know, something I wanted to start tonight out, hi Ty, I wanted to start tonight out by just reminding you of something that's really powerful. You know, 80% of people working in our country alone do not like their job. Thank you. Ray's gonna help with the muting. Yeah, but they don't love what they do. And what has happened in our country now is that we've all been forced to pause, haven't we? So that means different things for different people. For some, it creates new stress. For others, it creates a reality check. Literally, just kind of acknowledging what we have been missing out on, perhaps. And I think when we come out of this, you guys, that there's going to be a shift in the mentality of the rest of the world out there and how they look at those of us who have chosen to work from home. Whether that's you doing this as a part-time gig while you still go to your job, or if you hold multiple jobs right now, you and I both know the value in what we have with our It Works Global business, and we have no glass ceiling. There is no limitations to what we can do. So knowing that we have something so very special, I think there's a lot of people out there that need what we have. They just may not know what it is yet. So with that, through Sunday, and here we are Thursday already, but through Sunday, the 12th of April, we have our $99 opportunity where people can join for $99 and get 10 of the digital Skinny Brew sample packs.
What are they again?
Say what? What? Go ahead, say it, Hartman. I know.
What?
So what I love about this, you guys, is, and I want you to think about this for a moment. We have a digital kit. What does that mean for that new distributor coming on board? Maybe this is one of the 16 million people who have now lost their jobs in the last couple of weeks. Think about that. That is tremendous. But maybe it's one of those people that needs to make money right away. We have a digital kit where there's nothing to wait for. Nothing has to come in the mail for that person to begin starting their business right now. So with a digital kit, I mean, you've got samples in there that you can sell for either $15 for a 3-pack or $20 for a 3-pack. So the potential that you have for cash money right then and there is $150 to $200. You invest $99 and you can turn around and make $200 that quick if you want to. Now, my advice is with the digital kit, or with, if we go back to another style of kit, is to have that new distributor. So if you're new on here tonight and you're watching, my advice is the first sample that you order in your It Works sample app is for you. You pay nothing, it's already there and it's in your kit. So get that on order so that you can have that sample in your possession. You can start making your Skinny Brew coffee and make videos and post your photos and start marketing this product that you have. This can happen so fast. And that means that money is available to be had right here, right now, cash on the spot. So if you're a new distributor who has come on board, I want you to think about this. And for those who will be talking to others over these next few days, we have our pick 2 opportunity right now in 8.5 years. All right, raise your hand with me, Ray. 8.5 years. I've never seen a deal like this. Some of you have been around for a long time. You know it. We've never done anything like this. This is something to help people during these times. So with 2 of our top selling products, mix and match for $49, a new loyal customer can put that on their auto ship. And if they choose to keep it there, they can have that pricing for up to 10 years. This is phenomenal. So for that new distributor who joins us, okay, or the one who is sitting here right now who's just come on board, I want to remind you that when you go to bat and you start talking to people and doing your host of posts and getting the message out there about your product, you sign 6 loyal customers, and I'll challenge you to do that in the first 72 hours of your business. If you want to start making money right now, get that out there and get it going. You're going to earn $150 in free products that you can use yourself, or you can choose to sell as samples when you gather those first 6 loyal customers. So you can do that as quickly as you choose to. You're also going to get a $50 bonus. Anybody that joins us by the 12th gets a $50 cash bonus when they gather those 6 loyal customers right away. And then you also earn 3 product rewards, which sometimes I don't think we talk about quite enough. But in doing that, you get deeply discounted products, much more than what we even pay as distributors and loyal customers. You get to purchase product at a substantial difference, and those sit in your e-suite for a while, so you've got some time before you have to cash those in. So with that, I'd like to just touch on how we build a business with our company, and the way that we do that is through a really simple system that has literally helped me to earn from going from broken, not even having the $100 to start this business, to making millions of dollars with It Works Global. And that is our steps to success, okay? This doesn't mean that you have to be a massive enroller. We're gonna recognize some folks tonight who are doing that, and I think it's fantastic. But I have built a tremendous business for 8.5 years on the steps to success. And what those are is, number 1, you become commission qualified each and every month in your business. And you can do that one of 2 ways. My favorite way is to run a personal auto ship every month so that you're getting products that you use. Ray, do we use every product on both of our auto ships every month?
Absolutely.
Sometimes we order extra during the month because we love our product that much. We use it all the time. And I want everyone that comes into this company to be able to get that same experience. So where was I? I just lost it. So I was on a roll. Sign up. No, where was I? What was I talking about? Yeah, commission qualification. Sorry. So commission qualification, you can do that by running your ADBV auto ship every month. That's $80 to $100 in products you purchase, and we can teach you how to make that money back just by selling samples, so that you're recycling that money month after month after month. Or you have 150 in personal business volume, which is anything that you order, and then also your loyal customer volume. So with that, the next step is 6 loyal customers every month. That's the goal, y'all. If you want to create a diamond business making $2,000 a month and grabbing one of those $15,000 bonuses, this is how it's done. We teach the art of duplication. So 6 loyal customers every month is the goal, and finding 3 people that want to make some extra money. Do you think in this economy today that there's some people out there that you could talk to that want to make some extra money right now?
Yeah.
I see a few heads nodding. My hope is that each and every one of you have your wheels spinning. This is a reality. People are losing jobs. They're collecting unemployment, yes, but they don't know when they're getting their unemployment, and they're getting a percentage of what they normally would earn. Maybe some of you are in that same boat right now. I just want you to know that there is hope in this program. We have everything that people want right now, and we're blowing it up. Our company, in the first 6 days of this month, you guys, we had over 30,000 brand new loyal customers that came on board. That is the message. There's companies out there that are struggling. They're struggling. They're closing the doors. They're not sure how to make a penny to keep for themselves, let alone for their employees. And we've got something that people want and they are buying right now. So with that being said, let's do some recognition. We've got so many people that have experienced success through the steps of success during the month of March. So that's either 6 loyal customers into their business, or we have 3 enrollments for team members during the month of March. You want to do it, Ray?
I think we should do
I'm
it.
gonna give it to you.
All right, so she brought up the steps to success, which of course is, we bring in team members every month, 3 team members, and we bring in 6 customers.
Yep.
And we teach those 3 team members to do exactly what we did on the customer side, and off we go. And a nice example of that is this fat list of names I got right here. So we're going to kick it off with and recognize the folks that, and this list is me sifting through 14,000 lines of data. So I'm going to apologize in advance if I missed some folks. I'm sure I did. In any event, you were going to say something.
I was going to say, if you hear somebody's name that you recognize, will you shout them out in the chat? Just give them a congratulations. We all have to be muted during this time, so it's not like we can just, scream and holler, but shout them out. Let's give some kudos, whether you recognize the name or not. Do some shout outs.
All right, and we're going to start off with customers, and the magic number to kick off with is 6. So all these folks here brought in 6 loyal customers in the month of March. We'll start it off with Anna Castro, Courtney Bowman, Tiffany Smith, Serena Jackson, Pamela March, Mary Matthews, Amanda Brown, Samara McCullough, Michaela Martin, Michelle Carpenter, Charlotte Badger, Victoria Blake.
Congratulations, you guys.
After 6 comes 7, Kelly Kaufman, Sarah O'Connell, Jacqueline Sitton, Lauren Cook, Brianna Mayer, Chelsea Gershner, Maria Elena Perez Nieves, Caitlin Strong, Krista Santos, Dana Gervais, Tamara Higgins. How you doing, Tamara?
Recognizing those names.
Shuetta K. Yoder, Caitlin Ham. We've got Samantha Turret, Tony Sieben, Kristen Driscoll, Veda Cox, Rita Lambert, Brooklyn Hill, and Desiree Tafoya.
That's all with 7 new loyal customers. Congratulations.
Customers with 8, Rhonda Hartman, Melissa Dean. We got Jake Halstengard. We've got Jeff Bezonson, Tracy Mitchellmore, Mandy Tao, Samantha Boyles, Nikki Steigler, Julia Spagnola. What do you think about that?
I think that's pretty good.
All
that's
right.
8. Let's go 9.
All right. Cassidy Pidwerbeski, Colleen Massey, good Lord, Jeannie, you know how to pronounce that.
Meliat.
Okay. Pamela Thomas, Vicky Green, Karina Spooner.
Nope.
I don't want to cut her short.
We're jumping off here.
Vicky
So
Green.
Congratulations with 9. We have 10 loyal customers for Karina Spooner, Alana Reed, and Michaela Archibek. 10 loyal customers. Kudos, you guys. You're doing something great out there. Brittany Osborne had 12 new loyal customers. Kelly Brown with 14, and Lauren Engel with 14 new customers. Sarah Williams enrolled 15 in the month of March, and Trina Roberts 15 as well.
And then with 17, because we don't like even numbers, 17, Katrina Zimbalik and Joshua Hughes, 17 loyal customers in the month of March. After 17, of course, comes 23, Stacy Lease, with 23 loyal customers in the month of March.
So I just want
Somebody's sharing some skinny coffee.
Somebody's sharing some skinny coffee. Something's going on out there, and I just want to reiterate that 30,000 new customers came in the first 6 days of this month. You guys decide what percentage of the rest of this month you're going to grab. This is proof right here. Now, that doesn't mean that we don't acknowledge everybody who signed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 loyal customers. It's not always a perfect machine where we enroll the exact amounts each month. So cheers to everybody who made progress in March. Now we can go on to recognizing those who are new, who enrolled new distributors into the business. I'm going to say real quick before I let Ray start rolling on these is, in our business model, it takes distributors and loyal customers. It's like building a house. So the distributors are the bricks and the mortar is our loyal customers. And it takes a combination of both of those to build a strong organization, which is going to pay you residual pay for years and years to come. So if you've not enrolled a distributor or a customer yet, no sweat. This is every day is a new day, and we get to learn new things every day in order to move ahead and start that progress. So let's go ahead and hear about these distributor enrollments for the month of March.
Yeah, let's do that. Starting with 3, again, steps to success. Sarah O'Connell, Kelly Brown, Brianna Mayer, Karina Spooner, Anna Castro, Shirley Paget,
Hey!
Kelsey Boys, let's see, Sheanne Millet, we've got Myra Kasik, Maggie Richardson, Glenda Ireland, Giselle Buellnick.
It's a fancy name.
It is a fancy name. Aletta Cotto, Jordana, let's see, Busey. We've got Brandy Banzaf. We've got Kaylee Walker and Stacy Clardy.
Awesome. And then enrolling 4 new distributors in the month of March is Stacy Lease, Alicia Wright, Brittany Osborne, Tamara Higgins. I'm recognizing a couple of these names over and over. Courtney Bowman, Jeannie Millay. I think that's right. Samantha Charette, Shannon J, Brianna Reitenbaugh, Jennifer Pipes. That's all 4 new team members. That's so great.
4 new
and
team
with
members.
5.
And with 5 new
Hey,
team members.
look at
Kimberly
that.
Whitlow, Joy Gillard, Marina Anderson, Maddie McReynolds, Lacey Gibbs, Morgan Witt, Megan Hetzler, Amanda Costa, and Brianna Federat.
I love that. And Katrina Zimbalek enrolled 6, as did Sherry Shaw, Colleen Macy. Congratulations, you guys. This is so awesome. Samantha Hinks. I mean, you're right there. That's doubling the steps to success for enrolling distributors. Kudos. And Caitlin Ham, 7. I love it. Alyssa Alonso, 9 new team members. Joshua Hughes, 9 new team members. And Sarah Williams, 9 as well.
Crazy.
That's wonderful.
And again, because we don't like even numbers, with 11, Caitlin Reddick and Renee Ely. Goodness.
Both with 11. That's amazing.
11.
And then Jackie Deering topped it off. I think she's killing it on TikTok with 26 new team members during the month of March. So just major kudos to everyone who made progress during the month of March. We're already, here we are 9 days into the month of April. And this is surely going to be one of our greatest months. With the recognition that we share here tonight, again, I know we've missed some and we apologize for that. But we do want to acknowledge some leaders who received some bonuses, some $3,000 bonuses last month. Angelina Bowerman and Maritza Robinson. That's a team right there. Congratulations to you both. Yeah, Joy Gillard. Joy Gillard actually got $6,000 in bonuses. Yeah, last month. That is so incredible. So, and as we recognize some of those, I'm going to give you some numbers. I want to give a couple of little shout outs here. We have a new executive in the house. That's Kaylee Coombs. Congratulations to you if you're on. And new Rubies. We have Nicholas McCain, Nancy Coseda, and Kevin Sparks, as well as Wendy Royal, all brand new Rubies. Now that's in addition to another, well, we had a total of 144 promotions for Ruby last month, 57 new executives, 48 emeralds, 29 diamonds. That means 29 people in March captured a $15,000 bonus. That's pretty incredible.
29 times 15,000 is a good
Yeah, do the math for me, Hartman.
Okay.
Do all this math right here. And then we had 6 new double diamonds promote. That's a $20,000 bonus on top of a monthly residual income of around $4 or $5 grand per month. I mean, this is crazy. And 3 triple diamonds. Triple diamonds, again, somewhere between $8,000 and $10,000 per month in residual income. And they got a $30,000 bonus as well. Now, March is that beginning climb in the early part of the year where we start to see some promotions. But this month is probably going to be the biggest month of the entire year. April. Yeah. So, what did I say? Yeah.
So that you were talking about those bonuses for those promotions.
Yeah.
Between the 3 ranks that earned those promotions, just in this group alone, $645,000.
Wow, that's incredible. And that's just the bonuses? That's not even the residual?
Absolutely true. Yeah, that's just
Wow,
above
that's
and
amazing.
beyond.
And I know that there are so many of you that are going for diamond this month, that you're working hard towards that, or double, your triple, your presidential, and maybe even a few that are working towards ambassador. But this is where it's at. It Works has what people want right now. We have solutions, and that's where our focus is. So I was blessed, as well as many of you were, to be on a top leader call with our CEO this week. Man, I love those meetings. Mr. Mark Pentecost, if you're not following him on Facebook, it is a must. But you know, he shared some pretty incredible statistics, and one of those was the 30,000 distributors that enrolled in the first 6 days, customers that enrolled the first 6 days of this month. That was 120% increase from the month prior on just customer enrollments. You guys, this is exciting. We don't just have a business model that enrolls people to become distributors. We enroll people so that they can enroll their customers. And that is why we have the perfect model here. So many customers, or so many companies out there, you know, their programs are set up differently. It's a focus of bringing in distributors all the time, just distributors. Or it's another focus where you have to buy product and hold inventory and then turn around and sell that. We have a business model that works. It's like a well-oiled machine. So again, another quote that I wanted to share with you, I guess it's the only one I'm sharing with you, is a quote that came from Mark on that call. And he said, "You make choices even when you don't make choices." And I just thought, wow, that is so powerful. So some of the decisions that we make to move forward, to learn new things, to do things that scare us, that intimidate us, and can put fear in us, those are the things that are really impacting us in a more of a negative way. So one of the things that Coach talked about was how being average is a choice, and being great is also a choice. So my challenge for you as we face the next 3 weeks really of April is, are you going to make a decision where on next month's team call, we get to call your name, or we get to call your team members' names. We get to recognize what you've elected to do to move forward in your business. You know what? It's not hard, you guys. Does it take effort? Yes. This is not a magic pill, but you can learn as you go. And I just want to say, I've learned so much in the last couple of days from you, from my team, being on Zooms and working Zooms and power hours. I've learned so much. And when you're willing to keep an open mind like that, you are turning the key to success. It's like the more you learn, the more you will grow. And this is on-the-job training. So I remember there was a time, many of you know about this, many of you may not, but there was a time where in, I guess it was about 2012, our company went through a phase where we actually ran out of our top selling flagship product. That was our wrap, our Ultimate Body Applicator. It's still the greatest thing, really, since chocolate. But at one time, the demand was so strong as word was getting out that we literally ran out of this product. And it was a period of 6 solid weeks that we did not have our #1 selling product. So what happened during that time, and I was new in the business, I was very early, just a couple months in, is we watched people use their what was going on in their minds to control really where their future went. And the responses that we heard were things like, how can I sell a product? How can I sign up a customer if I can't even tell them when they're going to get their product? And the other responses were, how can I expect somebody to join me as a distributor when we don't even have any wraps? Like, how are they going to sign customers? How are they going to sign up? They don't get anything in their business kit, because back then it was wraps. And what we did as a team is we collectively said, you know what? This is the best thing since sliced bread. Well, I like bread and I like chocolate, but this was a magnificent thing, because this was something that people were waiting in lines back in the day to get their iPhones, and they would get to the top of the line and they'd place their order, and it would still take weeks and weeks for them to actually receive it. Right?
Wait in line for 3 days to get it shipped to you in 10.
People would wait in tents. They'd put up a tent, just to get their hands on this product. So we took that same perspective. We don't have that issue today. We have a different situation out there. But either way, attitude determines altitude. Attitude determines altitude. So how you think about things is what happens. You know what happened with this team? This team said, okay, a handful of them, a handful, mind you. This was not thousands. We were a new team. a few people said, you know what, we're going to do this. We're going to figure out how to talk to people about a product that we don't have. And we're going to tell them it's so dang good that the faster we get their order in, that they have their place in line, and the faster they're going to get it when it's available. And we said the same thing to people who wanted to join this business. We chose to be proactive and to say, look, if you come on board right now, when we have product, your business will explode. Right now, you can still sign customers without the product. We're doing it. You can do it too. You know what happened to our team?
What happened?
What happened over that 6-week period when this company had no reps is our team collectively went to ambassador. We became an ambassador team. That meant that I went from triple diamond, or excuse me, I surpassed triple, but I went from presidential to ambassador diamond. And I didn't go just based on a simple chart. It was because I had people in my organization that were going not only diamond, but double diamond, triple diamond, presidential diamond, and more than one. So again, attitude determines altitude every single time. And as Coach was talking to us about, he was talking to us about how we oftentimes will think negative thoughts. Sometimes those negative thoughts are to ourselves. We say it to ourselves, don't we? You know it's true. Come on, somebody, give me a look here. Give me a nod. Tell me, yes, you speak negatively to yourself. Yes, thank you, Ty. I see your head moving. Yes, I see it. Is it Mestata? I don't know how to say your name, but thank you for that nod. But yes, we have a tendency to do that. I think it's in human nature. We really have to fight to combat that. But Coach was talking about the fact that, you know, when we have one negative thought, I mean, be it about our business, maybe it's, I can't enroll any customers. Nobody wants to buy anything from me. Nobody wants to join my team. I'm not good enough to have someone become a part of my team. I'm not made to be a leader. Maybe it's something with your physical health and your well-being. Maybe it's, I can't lose the weight, or I'm fat, or I'm too skinny, or whatever it is. I've heard all of those things in my own head as well as with other people. That one negative statement that we make in our thought process, let alone we carve it in stone by speaking it or saying it to another person, literally it takes 10 positive comments to reverse the damage that we've done. Isn't that crazy? So Coach challenged us to not say any stupid things for the next 21 days. And that was effective yesterday, day 1. Yes, no excuses. Thank you. No excuses. So I want to invite you to be a part of that same challenge with us. For those of us that were on that leadership call, can you go for 21 days and catch yourself from stop the negative thinking, the negative comments? If you go to your Facebook or your Instagram, steer clear of saying anything that could be interpreted as negative. We are solution focused. And that's where our attention needs to stay, not only during this time, but as business owners. And whether you signed up today and you happen to be viewing this, or if you've been around for a long time, we are business owners. This is a legit business, and we've got to treat it like a business. So when you think of your local corner grocery store, you think about their mentality during this time, right? So many people are not shopping like they were. Do you think that person is going to just shut the doors and just give up and just say, well, I guess I just have to wait until more people are going to come in? Or are they going to be reaching out and even marketing to bring people to them and offering positivity and encouragement, all of those things? We will do the same thing that any other business owner will do. So I just want to, I really hope that you will take that challenge. I'd love to see in the comments if you're in, if you'll take that 21 days and you will stop, as Coach said, his actual words were, stop saying stupid things for 21 days. Most definitely don't say them out loud, but stop those thoughts. And sometimes it's cancel. If you have the thought, you can verbalize it, and anybody around you will think you're nuts, and it's okay because we're really not around anybody right now. But if you have that negative thought, you say cancel, or my favorite is not today, Satan. Put your foot down and own your thoughts, and remember that you are in control of your reality. And it excites me. It's a concept that it's like, once you grasp it for yourself, you want to share it with somebody else. So that I want to challenge you to tonight. If you're listening to this, if you're like, I'm going to do it, I'm going to see what happens in 21 days of correcting myself and changing my thinking, and not only catching it, but then giving yourself 10 positive affirmations to wash away the damage that you just did. It's a big commitment, and it's something that you have to be conscientious with. But I'm doing it. Are you doing it? I see a couple of no negatives. Yep, definitely all in. I love it. Okay, that is so good. So knowing that, oh, this is a great story. I just have to share this with you. I'm glancing at my notes from the other day, and then I'm gonna tell you one more thing that I think can really make a huge impact on your personal business this month, okay? This was a great story that our coach was sharing, and I was really moved by it. He said, you know, we have this promotion where we can still offer the 2 bottles of sanitizer with any order for $9.99. And there was actually a customer that had reached out and asked if he could have a 55-gallon drum of sanitizer. He said he wanted it for his employees. He's a business owner who's operating a business. He wanted, and Mark's response was, you know, we're not in the business of sanitizer. We did this to help people out during this time. But the guy came back and said, can I get 100 bottles then to keep my employees safe? And so he chose to make that purchase. And what he said, because of the compassion of our company and the fact that we really are here to serve, we're not here to make money on that sanitizer. This is just an extra. But he said, you know what, when we get through this, you can bring your people to my business and you can tell us all about your skinny coffee. And I just thought that is what it's all about. It's people helping people and people supporting each other. I just thought that was so incredible. All right, so another thing that you can think about is what behaviors, and this will prep you for the duration of the rest of this month, starting today through the 31st, I think gives you 21 days. Or 30th, April 30th. But what are the behaviors that hold you back from being successful in the way that you want to be successful? So moving forward, potentially in your business. This can be personal as well. This can be in your home life. It can be your parenting. It can be in your relationships. But since we're on a business call tonight, I would say look at your habits and say, what is it that I could improve? What behaviors could I change on a daily basis? 3 things that would impact the direction that your business goes this month. Is there anybody that's willing to put something in the chat to say, something I need to change is this? It doesn't have to be a long sentence. It can just be a single word. But if you can identify with something, like for me, it's discipline with my time. I work all day, don't I, Ray? I work all day, throughout the day and throughout the night. But to section off deliberate times is definitely something that would improve myself and my work habits. More focus, love that. Need to change your mindset. Hey, that is excellent. And we're starting with that right now. Deleting apps on your phone, that's so great. Yeah, things that are taking up space on your phone. Patience with your kids, being more intentional. Gosh, I just have to really give it out to all of you who are home with your kids right now. You know what? I love my girls. One of them's on here right now. Nope. But I always knew when I was a mom that I needed to have something other than just strictly motherhood. And gosh, this business model can offer that to so many people. You're homeschooling, you're doing all these crazy things that you've never had to do before. It's a different normal, isn't it, Bree? Are you commenting in there? Yep. I love my kids and I think I was a really good mom, but I also knew that for me to be complete, I needed to have something I could call my own. And you guys, whether you're a guy or a girl on here, that's what you've got right now. This is something you can call your own, that you can take pride in. And all you have to do is work on yourself and your improvements so that you can do the things that you want to do. I'm loving this. So
Rhonda's still working on her patience with me being home. So.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's been home, you guys, for what, 8 years? 8 years he's been home. 8 years, girls.
She still hasn't mastered it yet.
8 years. Okay, just kidding. Stop. That's crazy. That's making me crazy. So being more bold with posts. I love that. Jen Rupp said that. Presidential Diamond. Be more bold with my posts. Patience with your family and more asks and messages. This is what I love about this business. Nobody ever gets there. Nobody ever stops learning, right? She's a presidential diamond, and she's learning. She taught me some things today. I put in my story today something I've never done before. I made a video. We did it on a power hour. It was the most amazing thing. I learned how to do that because of Jen. So thank you, Jen. And also learned how to make a really cool coffee from Brianna tonight. So that's really awesome too. Time discipline. And this is, yes, that's so great. Time discipline, getting too focused on remote teaching mindset. Right, you guys really, those of you who are working in that capacity right now with your children, you really have to structure your time. And don't forget to pat yourself on the back at the end of the day for a job well done, whether you're homeschooling your kids, you're preparing meals, or you're dedicating a certain amount of time, 30 minutes, an hour, to your It Works business. Make sure you give yourself credit where credit is due. Income producing activities will pay off as long as you are consistent. Yeah, so good. Okay, so with that, no stinking thinking. We got that down. You can write those things down. So you can start with number 1 of the things that you will change. So no negativity, and then add a couple more things to that. And I appreciate you guys sharing what your personal experience is with that there. All right, so I'm going to tell you one more thing, and then we're going to close this call out tonight. But in order to get what you want, you've got to have some kind of game plan. And I have partnered with a couple of leaders, and we've come together to do power hours every day for 21 days. Okay, we've turned it into a little bit of a contest. We're working with small groups, and I just really want to encourage each of you to participate in something like that. And if you don't have it, reach out to an upline, a sideline, even somebody within your own downline. But gather together, make a point to gather together and to commit to doing a power hour every single day for 21 days. I'm going to tell you right now, when we started discussing that, my thoughts were, ew, I don't like structure like that. That's why I work my own business. I like my freedom. I like to be able to make my choices. But then I thought, this is something that I know will give me dedicated time to working my own personal business. I'll be working with a team. We get to do it together, and we're all going to learn. And I cannot tell you in 2 of these power hours how much I have learned just by being together with you. So I really want to encourage you guys to take that step. If you're a leader of a team, my goodness, talk with your sideline sisters, combine efforts, and set something up and do these consecutive power hours every single day for 21 days and see what happens to your business. I know the power of our program. And if we are taking initiative, we're doing it consistently, and we're asking people to join us, be it as customers or business persons, you're going to see results from that. The more we do it, the more you're going to experience growth in your organization. And that means bigger checks. Anybody else want a bigger check? Yeah, me too. All right. And this is the season, because the month of April will be a defining month for our company's entire year. And that's going to come from your efforts on choosing to build your own business to become better, to be a better communicator, to be a better messenger, to be a better poster, to be a better asker, both of your potentials, but also of the people in this business. Ask questions. That's how you're going to get the answers so that you can grow. And 21 days of that, I'm telling you, it's going to be a whole nother story you'll be writing by the time we get to the end of April. So I love this time together. I feel like I just met with my children or my grandbabies. I hope it didn't sound like I was preaching at y'all, but I'm excited about what we have our hands on, and I just hope that you're willing to invest in yourself to create a life that you will look back at a year from now and say, I can't even believe this is my life. Because that's my story, and that's many of your stories who are on here right now, and many throughout our company. We are not unique. It's a matter of making a decision, and that starts with your thoughts and then your actions. And the combination of the two changes everything. Thank you so much, Ray. Anything you want to say in closing? I want that music again. Will you put that song on again? I think we have to finish it out with that song. Hi, guys. There's my grandbaby. Hi, Bentley.
Hey, Bubba.
Where'd Brindley go? Hi, Brady.
Yeah, they say you know, that 6 inches, all the difference in the world comes down to 6 inches. And it's at 6 inches between your ears. And
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, you know, you could self-help yourself to death. There's so much of it out there. So much of it out there. The internet's made it even worse. But if you don't actually apply any of it, if you don't actually digest any of it, if you don't actually take the steps, for example, the 21-day challenge, I don't care what you're challenging yourself to. I don't care if it's getting up at 6:30 in the morning. If you do that for 21 days, trust me, you will be able to do that moving forward if that's something that's important to you. When it comes to building the business, I mean, it's just been 2 days now. Granted, Rhonda does mostly regular power hours.
Yeah.
But not this kind of regular.
Mm-hmm.
And I already know after 2 days, and tonight there was all sorts of crazy stuff going on, and she was dialed in and ready to go at 7 p.m.
Yeah.
Our time. She was ready to go. It's going to be that way tomorrow. It's going to be that way the next day. It's going to be that way through that 21 days. And at the end of that, she's going to come up with a bunch of conclusions and have learned a bunch of things or built her business in such a way that she's going to look back and go, wow, that was pretty cool. So whether it's this little challenge or not, it's all, again, it's that 6 inches between your head, whatever you're thinking about doing, or trying to accomplish,
or not doing,
right?
Yeah.
Right? Same thing, or stop doing.
Yeah.
You know, you have the ultimate control for that. So
yeah, no doubt. So awesome. Thank you so much for joining, you guys. I would love to know some feedback. Here's some feedback here from you, like what it is that are your 3 things. What are you going to change? And are you going to commit to 21 days of making your head right and 21 days of activity consistently? Thank you for joining. Can't wait till next month. Here's the song again. Let's close with this. Come on, we need to get some dance moves going on. Don't you guys love this song? Yes. It always fires me up. Love it.
Good night, everybody.
Around me, taking pages from a magazine, looking for the answer